house, and so it's been started about once a month for the last 10 years. But the engine probably has less than 30,000 miles on it. It just needs a good home. There's another little scratch up there towards the front by the marker. Doesn't show up good on this camera, but a little ding on the fender, a little ding down towards the bottom there. The mirrors, these aren't the original mirrors. These came off of a later model car, and I'd replace those too. They don't adjust very well. There's the hood. Oh, I buffed it out because the paint was oxidized, and it just needs a paint job. But I tell you what, from 20 feet, so you guys got a good enough look at the engine. I'm gonna go ahead and close the hood. Back up here. But like I was saying earlier, man, from 10 feet away, it's definitely not a 20-foot paint job. I'm standing about 10 feet away right now, and it looks good, man. There's no other 20-year-old paint job out there, especially for the price I'm asking for this car. I mean, I know it's not a 442 W30 that sells for 50 grand, but I'm just not going to give this car away. I think 8,500 would be a fair price, and I think my reserve, I think I'm not taking less than 75. I think I'm going to add an $8,500, buy it now, start the bidding at 5, tell you what the reserve is at 75, and then buy it now at 85 if you have to have it and don't want anyone else to bid you up. There's my ugly mug right there, hiding my face. Don't want to break the camera. And there's the car cover that was on it in the shop. Original wheel, floor pan, everything's solid. I mean, I'm not trying to hide anything underneath the cover. That's just dust right there, see? So, just need some TLC. Needs a light bulb too. Nope, this car won a lot of awards. Now this weather stripping back here has been replaced. I replaced that back a long time ago. Probably in the 80s or 90s. Tail light bezels are all good. These have been replaced a while back. Missing a few screws there. I don't like just putting any regular screws in them. I just haven't gotten the right ones yet. Nice and clean, no cracks. The bumpers were re-chromed back in the 90s. Oh, I need to show you the front bumper. The front bumper has a dent in it on the bottom. You can't even see it. You probably didn't even notice it yet from all the videos I've taken from the front. But there's my reflection. Look like a little midget. Well, shit, we're coming on 23 minutes so far. It's going to take me forever to download this thing, but if you have any questions, please ask. There's no rust anywhere on the car. The quarters are solid. The places, when you're looking at these cars, even if you don't buy mine, when you're looking at these cars, the rust around these areas right in here, because it's the design of the car. You may have noticed when I redid it and painted it, I didn't want that. It did have rust on it before I painted it. We cut them all out. And back in the old days, we used to lead stuff in. Now they use a MIG. But you notice the extra weather stripping I put here. That's just door weather stripping, but it works really well. I've hosed this whole car down and just flooded the back end. And there was no water inside the trunk. Where they usually rust is what happens is people in the south live under oak trees and pine trees, and the leaves get in there and then they hold the moisture and then it rusts out right in there. But you can tell that is just solid. And down here in the quarter panels, easy for me to say, they rust out. but the car is solid. All the bushings and everything have been replaced. It needs paint, and it needs the interior freshened up, and that's it. I mean, yeah, the paint looks really, man, there's a horrible reflection. Should do this at noon and not at 9 in the morning. But as you can tell, it looks really good. I can't believe that paint looks as good as it does for 20-something years old. Oh, let me show you the front bumper I was telling you about. The front bumper right here. See how that side is straight, right there, and then look over here, right there. Well, that's it, guys. That's 25 minutes. If you have any questions, ask. But for 7,500 is the reserve. I'm asking 85 by it now. It's worth every penny of that. I wonder if I shouldn't have told you the price on the video. That way I can raise the price later. Nah, it's worth 75. I'm not taking less than that. So, man, that's beautiful. No, I'm just kidding. Well, if you guys have any questions, email me. And thanks for looking.